Hello, Lions, and welcome to Thoracic Thursday, October 10th at Lindale Elementary School. I am Mr. Garcia, your assistant principal, and there is no other place I would rather be than right here on the Linda campus with all of you. This is fantastic. So, thoracic is a word that means something having to do with the chest and the important organs inside your chest, like your heart, your lungs, and all those different, real important things. Okay, so that's thoracic, having to do with the chest. Okay, all right, very good. Teachers, thank you very much for getting your lunch count and attendance in. Very much appreciate that. The temperature today is going to be 87 degrees, and so I've been saying it for a long time. The cooling is continuing. Don't know how cool 87 is, but it's cooler than it was before. All right, the Fall Festival is tomorrow, so be there or be square. For Mrs. Worm, no library books on field trips. Check with your teacher on what is okay for you to bring, but we know for sure that no library books are to be taken on field trips, okay? Students, if something happens at recess, let yard duties know about it right away. That's the way we deal with things. We can deal with them right away. It does not work if you wait till you get back to class and then tell your teacher about it. That is not okay. You need to tell the yard duty about it so we can deal with it at the recess time or at the lunch time. If it's happening outside, you need to let the appropriate person know. It is not your teacher in that particular case. It would be the yard duty, okay? Very good. No toys or games are allowed at school, and I think we've gotten a lot better on that, Lions. I've not seen as many toys as I was at one time. Okay, world's finest chocolate is here, so come and get it. But only come and get it after you have finished your lunch. You cannot come to the office to get a chocolate bar if it's just sometime during the day. It has to be after your class has finished lunch, okay? Your lunch part, the eating part, okay? Before you go to recess, lunch recess, you can go get your chocolate bar then, okay? From Miss Marla, she reminds us, wear your Lionheart shirts tomorrow, Friday. That's our Spirit Day, okay? So wear your Lionheart shirts, any Linda Lion shirt, or just a blue shirt if you can't find one of the other ones, all right? PPIS today, 1, 2, 3. Respectful, responsible, safe. Everything we're doing is about being respectful, responsible, and safe. Even when you're given time to think and reflect as you walk laps around the track, if you've done something that you were not supposed to have done, we need you to reflect on that. So we're going to be giving you a little bit of time, maybe to walk a lap or 2 or 3, to really reflect on that, and then give us some feedback on what you learned during your reflective walk. We'll talk more about that later. Let's see. Roar cards. Let's read a couple of roar cards today. Guess what? Mrs. Carlson gives one to Jacob here. Jacob has been very helpful around the classroom and towards his classmates. Thank you for being kind and responsible. Great job, heart, Mrs. Carlson. This one is from Mrs. Messick to Jovale. Jovale and his family value reading. He reads every night with his family. Thank you for your hard work at home and school. Heart, Mrs. Messick. Jovale, you have knocked it out of the park. Great job there. All right, let's look at our birthdays for today. Our birthday for today, being the 10th, is Abby Dalton. She is in Mrs. Hancock's class, 7 years old. Good job, Abby. And in Mrs. Anderson's class, TKer Magnus Johnson, 5 years old. Magnus, that means like large, and Magnus is like, big deal. Very good. All right, so let's talk about a joke. Not really kind of joke, really, but what did one plate say to the other? Tonight, dinner's on me. All right, then let's go ahead and stand for the flag salute, facing the flag. Hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, very good, Lions. Don't miss school. Remember, be here every day. Don't miss school, because when you miss school, you miss out. Oops, I said it too loud. You miss out. That was the whole point. And remember, the world is a different place. The world is a better place because you're in it. So have a great day, Lions, and we'll see you around.